Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. What's the reason for the hatched area along the center of this road? Option A. It's a temporary marking to warn of the roadworks. B. It marks an area to be used by overtaking motorcyclists. C. It separates the two sides of the dual carriageway. D. It separates traffic flowing in opposite directions. Answer is D. It separates traffic flowing in opposite directions. Areas of hatched markings such as these separate traffic streams that could be a danger to each other. They're often seen on bends or where the road becomes narrow. If the area is bordered by a solid white line, you mustn't enter it except in an emergency. Question 2. Where would you find these road markings? Option A. On a pedestrian crossing. B. At a mini roundabout. C. At a railway crossing. D. On a motorway. Answer is B. At a mini roundabout. These markings show the direction in which the traffic should go at a mini roundabout. Question 3. When may you cross a double solid white line in the middle of the road? Option A. To pass a vehicle that's towing a trailer. B. To pass a car signaling to turn left ahead. C. To pass a road maintenance vehicle traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. D. To pass traffic that's queuing back at a junction. Answer is C. To pass a road maintenance vehicle traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. You may cross the solid white line to pass a stationary vehicle or to pass a pedal cycle, horse, or road maintenance vehicle if it's traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. You may also cross the solid white line to enter a side road or access a property. Question 4. You're approaching a roundabout. What should you do if there are horses being ridden in front of you? Option A. Give them plenty of room. B. Accelerate past as quickly as possible. C. Treat them like any other vehicle. D. Sound your horn as a warning. Answer is A. Give them plenty of room. Horse riders often keep to the outside of the roundabout even if they're turning right. Give them plenty of room and remember that they may have to cross lanes of traffic. Question 5. Before making a right turn to join a dual carriageway, what should you do? Option A. Make sure that the dual carriageway's central reservation has sufficient width for your vehicle. B. Come to a halt, activate your handbrake, and change into a lower gear. C. Double-check that vehicles queuing behind you have sufficient room. D. Move your car as close to the left-hand side of the road as possible. Answer is A. Make sure that the dual carriageway's central reservation has sufficient width for your vehicle. If you are entering a dual carriageway from the right-hand side, the carriageway's central reservation must be wide enough to ensure that your car will not be in the way of oncoming traffic. If the central reservation is too narrow, emerge only when there is no traffic in either direction. Question 6. Why does this junction have a stop sign and a stop line on the road? Option A. The junction is on a downhill gradient. B. Visibility along the major road is restricted. C. Speed on the major road is de-restricted. D. It's a busy junction. Answer is B. Visibility along the major road is restricted. Where emerging traffic has a very restricted view of the main road, you may find a stop sign and a solid white stop line. You must stop at the line and then check carefully before you emerge. Question 7. How would underinflated tires affect your vehicle? Option A. The flash rate of the vehicle's indicators would increase. B. The vehicle's headlights would aim high. C. The vehicle's stopping distance would increase. D. The vehicle's gear change mechanism would become stiff. Answer is C. The vehicle's stopping distance would increase. Your tires are your only contact with the road. To prevent problems with braking and steering, keep your tires free from defects. They must have sufficient tread depth and be correctly inflated. Correct tire pressures help reduce the risk of skidding and provide a safer and more comfortable drive or ride. Question 8. You are involved in an accident in which someone suffers a burn. A burn should be cooled for at least. Option A. 20 minutes. B. 1 hour. C. 5 minutes. D. 30 minutes. Answer is A. 20 minutes. A burn should be cooled for at least 20 minutes, although the longer, the better. Clean, cold water or other non-toxic liquid should be used. Question 9. What does 25-foot mean on this motorway sign? Option A. The distance to the nearest town. B. The number of the next junction. C. The route number of the road. D. The speed limit on the slip road. Answer is B. The number of the next junction. Before you set out on your journey, use a road map to plan your route. When you see an advance warning of your junction, make sure you get into the correct lane in plenty of time. Last-minute harsh braking and cutting across lanes at speed is extremely hazardous. Question 10. What do rumble devices do? Option A. Prevent cattle and livestock from escaping. B. Let you know your tire pressure is low. C. Alert you to a hazard. D. Give directions. Answer is C. Alert you to a hazard. Rumble devices warn of nearby hazards. They're raised markings or strips across or beside the road, and make a rumbling sound when you drive over them. They're usually painted white or yellow, and you'll feel the rumbling through your car as well. They can warn of upcoming hazards, such as roundabouts, or when you've strayed off the carriageway, on motorways. Question 11. What will happen if your car's wheels are unbalanced? Option A. The steering will pull to one side. B. The steering will vibrate. C. The tires will deflate. D. The brakes will fail. Answer is B. The steering will vibrate. If your wheels are out of balance, it will cause the steering to vibrate at certain speeds. This isn't a fault that will put itself right, so take your vehicle to a garage or tire fitter to have the wheels rebalanced. Question 12. Where can reflective studs be found on a motorway? Option A. Dividing a slip road from the lanes. B. On the left-hand side of the motorway. C. On the right-hand side of the motorway. D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Reflective studs are used to divide the lanes on the motorway and indicate where the hard shoulder and central reservation begin. In poor light conditions, they can help you position your vehicle on the motorway. Question 13. You are approaching an amber traffic light. What does this mean? Option A. You can continue if there are no pedestrians. B. You need to come to a halt at the stop line. C. You can continue driving if there are no obstructions ahead. D. You should prepare to move. Answer is B. You need to come to a halt at the stop line. An amber light means that the traffic light is about to change to red. Hence, you should prepare to stop. Question 14. What is the purpose of the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? Option A. To be used by lorry drivers only. B. To make left turns. C. To accelerate. D. To overtake motorists in other lanes. Answer is D. To overtake motorists in other lanes. The right-hand lane of a motorway is intended for overtaking. You should use the left-hand lane for normal driving whenever possible. Question 15. What's most likely to increase fuel consumption? Option A. Staying in high gears. B. Harsh braking and accelerating. C. Poor steering control. D. Accelerating around bends. Answer is B. Harsh braking and accelerating. Accelerating and braking gently and smoothly will help to save fuel and reduce wear on your vehicle. This makes it better for the environment too. Question 16. You're on a smart motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? Option A. You shouldn't travel in this lane. B. This lane can be used if you need a rest. C. Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. D. Use this lane as a running lane. Answer is A. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Some motorways have been redesigned as smart motorways. At certain times, the hard shoulder will be open as a running lane. However, a red cross above the hard shoulder shows that it isn't open as a running lane and should only be used for emergencies and breakdowns. Question 17. Which type of vehicle may have to follow an unconventional course on a roundabout? Option A. Motorcycles. B. 4x4s. C. Long vehicles. D. Convertibles. Answer is C. Long vehicles. A lorry or other long vehicle on a roundabout may need to follow an unconventional course or straddle 2 lanes. You should not attempt to overtake the long vehicle. Leave a generous distance between the long vehicle and your vehicle. Question 18. You've driven up to a pelican crossing. What must you do while the amber light is flashing? Option A. Give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. B. Signal the pedestrian to cross. C. Always wait for the green light before proceeding. D. Wait for the red and amber light before proceeding. Answer is A. Give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. The flashing amber light allows pedestrians already on the crossing to get to the other side before a green light shows to the traffic. Be aware that some pedestrians, such as older people and young children, need longer to cross. Let them do this at their own pace. Question 19. You're approaching a junction where the traffic lights aren't working. What should you do when a police officer gives this signal? Option A. Turn right only. B. Turn left only. C. Stop at the stop line. D. Continue ahead only. Answer is C. Stop at the stop line. When a police officer or traffic warden is directing traffic, you must obey them. They'll use the arm signals shown in the highway code. Learn what these signals mean and obey them. Question 20. When driving on a wet surface, How large a time gap should there be between you and the vehicle ahead? Option A. 2 seconds. B. 4 seconds. C. 1 second. D. 8 seconds. Answer is B. 4 seconds. The highway code recommends that in wet weather, you double the usual 2-second time gap between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead. This is because it may take longer to stop in wet weather.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. The vehicle behind you has a flashing green light on the roof. The driver is Option A. Gritting the road. B. A medical professional on an urgent call. C. A patrol officer monitoring road safety. D. A policeman in an unmarked car on a non-urgent assignment. Answer is B. A medical professional on an urgent call. When you see a vehicle with a flashing green beacon on top, it means that a medical professional is on an urgent call. You should do all you can to ensure that the person can bypass you safely. The timeliness of the person's response can save lives. Question 22. What does the white line along the side of the road indicate? Option A. No overtaking. B. A hazard is nearby. C. The edge of the carriageway. D. No parking. Answer is C. The edge of the carriageway. The white line to the left indicates the edge of the carriageway. You can use this on many roads to judge your position in poor visibility. Be aware that the line will break at laybys, private drives, and junctions. Question 23. Which vehicles are prohibited from using the motorway? Option A. Cars with automatic transmission. B. Motorcycles over 50 cubic centimeters. C. Double-deck buses. D. Powered mobility scooters. Answer is D. Powered mobility scooters. Motorways mustn't be used by pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles under 50 cubic centimeters, certain slow-moving vehicles without permission, and powered wheelchairs are mobility scooters. Question 24. What do these zigzag white lines mean? Option A. Parking allowed only for a short time. B. Slow down to 20 miles per hour. C. No parking at any time. D. Sounding horns isn't allowed. Answer is C. No parking at any time. The approach to, and exit from, a pedestrian crossing is marked with zigzag lines. You mustn't park on them or overtake the leading vehicle when approaching the crossing. Parking here would block the view for pedestrians and approaching traffic. Question 25. You're on a motorway. What must you do if there's a red cross showing above every lane? Option A. Leave at the next exit. B. Stop and wait. C. Slow down and watch for further signals. D. Pull onto the hard shoulder. Answer is B. Stop and wait. A red cross signal above all lanes means you must stop and wait. Don't change lanes and don't try to continue any further along the motorway. Question 26. What may help to deter a thief from stealing your car? Option A. Fitting reflective glass windows. B. Etching the registration number on the windows. C. Always keeping the headlights on. D. Always keeping the interior light on. Answer is B. Etching the registration number on the windows. Having your car registration number etched on all your windows is a cheap and effective way to deter professional car thieves. Question 27. What should you do while you're driving or riding along a motorway? Option A. Travel much faster than you would on other roads. B. Concentrate more than you would on other roads. C. Maintain a shorter separation distance than you would on other roads. D. Look much further ahead than you would on other roads. Answer is D. Look much further ahead than you would on other roads. Traffic on motorways usually travels faster than on other roads. You need to be looking further ahead to give yourself more time to react to any hazard that may develop. Question 28. Who has priority at an unmarked crossroads? Option A. The smaller vehicle. B. The larger vehicle. C. No one has priority. D. The faster vehicle. Answer is C. No one has priority. Practice good observation in all directions before you emerge or make a turn. Proceed only when you're sure it's safe to do so. Question 29. You are a pedestrian at a level crossing. What does this flashing pedestrian signal indicate? Option A. One pedestrian should cross at a time. B. It is safe to cross. C. Cross with caution. D. It is not safe to cross. Answer is D. It is not safe to cross. This sign tells you that it is not safe to cross. Pedestrians should stop at the pedestrian stop line. Question 30. You're invited to a pub lunch. What should you do if you know that you'll have to drive in the evening? Option A. Eat a hot meal with your alcoholic drinks. B. Avoid mixing your alcoholic drinks. C. Have some milk before drinking alcohol. D. Don't drink any alcohol at all. Answer is D. Don't drink any alcohol at all. Alcohol will stay in your body for several hours and may make you unfit to drive later in the day. Drinking during the day will also affect your performance at work or study. Question 31. Why is traveling in neutral for long distances bad driving technique? Option A. The engine will run faster. B. It will cause the car to skid. C. It will make the engine stall. D. There won't be any engine braking. Answer is D. There won't be any engine braking. Try to look and plan well ahead. Plan your approach to hazards and select the correct gear in good time. This will help give you the control you need to deal with anything unexpected that may occur. Question 32. What does this sign tell you? Option A. Waiting prohibited between times shown on the sign. B. Waiting prohibited at all times except for the times shown. C. Waiting prohibited at all times. D. Driving prohibited at all times except for the times shown. Answer is A. Waiting prohibited between times shown on the sign. This sign tells you that waiting is prohibited between times shown. Question 33. You're about to reverse into a side road. What should you do if a pedestrian is waiting to cross behind your car? Option A. Reverse before the pedestrian starts to cross. B. Give way to the pedestrian. C. Wave to the pedestrian to stop. D. Sound your horn to warn the pedestrian. Answer is B. Give way to the pedestrian. If you need to reverse into a side road, try to find a place that's free from traffic and pedestrians. Look all around before and during the maneuver. Stop and give way to any pedestrians who want to cross behind you. Avoid waving them across, sounding the horn, flashing your lights, or giving any signals that could mislead them and create a dangerous situation. Question 34. When should you update your vehicle registration certificate? Option A. When you move house. B. When your vehicle needs an MOT. C. When you have a collision. D. When you pass your driving test. Answer is A. When you move house. As the registered keeper of a vehicle, it's up to you to inform DVLA of any changes in your details, for example, your name or address. You do this by completing and sending off the relevant section of the registration certificate. Question 35. When will your vehicle use more fuel? Option A. When its tires are of different makes. B. When its tires are underinflated. C. When its tires are overinflated. D. When its tires are new. Answer is B. When its tires are underinflated. Check your tire pressures frequently, normally once a week. If they're lower than those recommended by the manufacturer, there will be more rolling resistance. The engine will have to work harder to overcome this, leading to increased fuel consumption. Question 36. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? Answer is A. You should be aware of all the warning lights and visual aids on the vehicle you're driving. If you're driving a vehicle for the first time, you should familiarize yourself with all the controls, warning lights, and visual aids before you set off. Question 37. When may you stop on an urban clearway? Option A. To ask for directions. B. To use a mobile telephone. C. To load or unload goods. D. To set down and pick up passengers. Answer is D. To set down and pick up passengers. Urban clearways have their times of operation clearly signed. You may only stop to pick up or set down passengers. Question 38. What can people who live or work in towns and cities do to help reduce urban pollution levels? Option A. Drive more quickly. B. Over-rev in a low gear. C. Drive short journeys. D. Walk or cycle. Answer is D. Walk or cycle. Using a vehicle for short journeys means the engine doesn't have time to reach its normal operating temperature. When an engine is running below its normal operating temperature, it produces increased amounts of pollution. Walking and cycling don't create pollution and have health benefits as well. Question 39. What must you do when you're overtaking a car at night? Option A. Flash your headlights before overtaking. B. Switch your headlights to main beam before overtaking. C. Select a higher gear. D. Make sure you don't dazzle other road users. Answer is D. Make sure you don't dazzle other road users. To prevent your headlights from dazzling the driver of the car in front, wait until you've passed them before switching to main beam. Question 40. You intend to turn left at the traffic lights. What should you do just before turning? Option A. Move up closer to the car ahead. B. Check for bicycles on your left. C. Move out to the right. D. Check your right mirror. Answer is B. Check for bicycles on your left. If you've been in a queue of traffic and are about to turn left, check your near side for cyclists, as they often filter past on the near side of slow-moving or stationary vehicles. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 41. What does this yellow panel indicate? Option A. Waiting restrictions. B. Parking restrictions. C. Entry restrictions. D. Exit restrictions. Answer is A. Waiting restrictions. This yellow panel indicates that there are waiting restrictions within the zone. Question 42. What does this sign mean? Option A. Slow down before the speed camera. B. You are allowed to take photographs. C. Two cameras are in use to measure average speed. D. You are not allowed to take photographs. Answer is C. Two cameras are in use to measure average speed. Cameras are in operation on this road. Two cameras are used to measure the average speed of a vehicle between 2 points. Question 43. What does this sign mean? Option A. Tall bridge. B. Road narrows. C. End of narrow bridge. D. End of dual carriageway. Answer is D. End of dual carriageway. Don't wait until the last moment before moving into the left-hand lane. Plan ahead and don't rely on other traffic letting you in. Question 44. What vehicles should park here to contact the signal operator? Option A. Cars only. B. Large or slow vehicles. C. Motorcycles only. D. Any vehicles. Answer is B. Large or slow vehicles. Drivers of large or slow vehicles should park near a level crossing while contacting the signal operator. Question 45. You need to top up your battery with distilled water. What level should you fill it to? Option A. Just above the cell plates. B. Just below the cell plates. C. The top of the battery. D. Halfway up the battery. Answer is A. Just above the cell plates. Top up the battery with distilled water and make sure each cell plate is covered. Question 46. Why are place names painted on the road surface? Option A. To restrict the flow of traffic. B. To prevent you from changing lanes. C. To help you select the correct lane in good time. D. To warn of oncoming traffic. Answer is C. To help you select the correct lane in good time. The names of towns and cities may be painted on the road at busy junctions and complex road systems. They guide you into the correct lane in good time, allowing traffic to flow more freely. Question 47. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of bus lane. B. No motor vehicles. C. End of motorway. D. No through road. Answer is C. End of motorway. When you leave the motorway, make sure that you check your speedometer. You may be going faster than you realize. Slow down and look for speed limit signs. Question 48. You're on a motorway. A lorry has stopped in the right-hand lane. What should you do when you see this sign on the lorry? Option A. Stop behind the flashing lights. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Move into the right-hand lane. D. Pass the lorry on the left. Answer is D. Pass the lorry on the left. Sometimes work is carried out on the motorway without closing the lanes. When this happens, signs are mounted on the back of lorries to warn other road users of the roadworks ahead. Question 49. What does this sign mean? Option A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. B. A route for cyclists only. C. No route for pedestrians and cyclists. D. A route for pedestrians only. Answer is A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. This sign shows a shared route for pedestrians and cyclists. When it ends, the cyclists will be rejoining the main road. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. Stopping place for tourist buses. B. Stopping place for all vehicles. C. Stopping place for large vehicles. D. Stopping place for local buses from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Answer is A. Stopping place for tourist buses. This sign shows that this is a stopping place for tourist buses to allow passengers to take photographs.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.